Alright, so last time we played, you guys were just finishing up, you had just finished taking down the Prince of Elemental Water, Ohydra, in the Plunging Torrents. You had trekked through the watery caverns, found where the water cult was worshipping this elemental prince and called it forth to do battle with you guys, and you were able to throw back the enchanted trident back into the water portal, closing it and severing the connection that Boyle Stormcaller, the leader of these cults, has with the water plane. And you guys then did some exploring of the cavern, traveling mostly by floating water bubble up through the cavern into some of the side passages. You didn't really find all that much. You did find a stone hut that seemed to have been previously occupied by some guards. But in short order, you guys made it back up to the entrance of the Plunging Torrents and made your way back up the staircase, and then trekking through the underground river back to the castle where you had originally encountered the water cultists. And it was at that point, as you were kind of thinking about your next steps and how you were going to move to Touraine, Kelnozz noted that in the distance a flying ship appearing in the distance, and in short order you guys boarded your new fancy airship, the Sky Ghost, which is named by you guys. So this is a large sailing ship, and the storm orbs that you guys had procured are fastened to the side of the ship, creating a large fiery ring around the nose of the boat, lifting it into the air. And on the bow of the ship, or the nose of the ship, whatever the right word is the metallic dragon head that you guys severed on the attack of Seaton. So this was piloted by Charlie Chimebeard and a small contingent of fighters. There was, I think, 20 dwarven crew, 80 orcs, and 20 human fair hands there, ready to aid you guys in the battle. And we basically ended the session off with you guys heading towards Touraine. The elves in the party got long rests, and the rest of you didn't have enough time to, as you were approaching the city. And once you got about an hour away, Charlie Chimebeard pointed out to you guys in the distance, very visible even from the distance that you guys are away, a giant dragon turtle was nestled on the shores of Touraine, in the dock district, laying waste there. So that's where we left off. You guys basically have a little bit of traveling time before you get to there, so certainly what you do is completely open. What you can see is that Touraine is heavily clouded with very strong storm clouds that you can see from the distance. So how you guys proceed is up to you.
What can I do?
One of the options we discussed was just flying in straight towards it, but do we have some way of people getting spell slots back? Through resting or magic or...
Well, I think the bigger problem is it's a giant turtle, and
Yeah.
these ballistas are like toothpicks against it, and I mean,
You have
gotta
this
get-
hyperbolic time chamber we haven't used.
what? Hyperbolic time chamber?
Yeah, we just go in there, train for a while.
I don't know how much training you'd need to take on a giant turtle like that.
I guess I will consult my. I'll search deep within my memories for all that I know about the legends of these such creatures. If I could discern their, I don't know, killability or vulnerabilities.
Sure. Roll a nature check.
Will it get bored of attacking a
Will
town?
it get hungry and go back to the sea?
Yeah.
Wait, are we on a flying ship?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are. Isn't this rad?
Is this
Can we
is
like
this, is this my dragon skull?
circle
that we mounted to
the-
the front?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah, I just explained
The attention to detail is amazing. Inspiration to Bob.
Incredible.
I'm taking that ironically, but I'll take the inspiration anyway. But okay, so you do know a fair amount of dragon turtles, them being kind of the stuff of lots of different legends and stories. You know, they are more dragon than turtle, which means that they are pretty resistant to things like fire. The stories tend to have a tale of their terrible, like, clouds of steam, like they breathe steam out of their huge, gigantic maws.
Can they fly? Is that a silly question? Are they Koopa Troopa style or?
Koopa Troopa is not a bad like comparison, but no, they don't have wings. And they're very fearsome beasts, usually not seen in cities.
Is it the kind of
Usually not seen in cities.
Is it the kind of thing a seasoned adventuring party such as ours might be able to fight, or is it something that we need to find some other sort of solution to
Yeah.
deal with?
What's your gut feeling about this?
I'd
Basically.
say you guys have taken out elemental princes at this point. Creatures that approach godhood. So it really up to you guys. It is definitely a formidable, like, it's a huge creature. It's definitely not
Gargantuan creature, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah, that's right. But I mean, it's a massive creature. It's definitely not something that you guys are going
Gargantuan
to,
creature, right?
I knew you were.
Well, our gut feeling is not completely discouraging us from this.
Can we? Is one of our options of attack, since it can't fly, to like helicopter around this thing from our ship and like blast it with whatever we can blast it with?
Actually,
Remember that shoots steam.
lure it away from the town, like aggro it and make it go into the ocean.
Yeah,
Like,
let's lead it away from
our
town.
goal is not really to kill this thing, right? Just to kind of like make it stop.
I don't know. I was on board with murdering it. Like,
Right.
not often seen in cities, so
So,
it's
Another
a bit
option
of a
is just to
problem.
drop Tharhun on its back, and then we can just chill.
I don't know. My greatsword is like a tiny nail compared to this thing.
we should make it eat Tharhun, and so he will kill it from inside.
That only worked once. I'm not sure it'll work again. I don't want to try it.
We don't know
thing.
until we try.
Let's call it a plan B.
If that doesn't work, then we'll negotiate with the turtle, and
I'm up.
I'm sure that will end well.
Wait,
But,
is he being ridden by somebody? Is he being controlled by somebody? Can we see?
Make a perception check.
I will.
Oh man, if somebody's
Alright,
riding
let
it
me
for
look.
the weekend as well.
Well, there's that guy, right? Like, let's murder the guy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys are still pretty far away, right? You can see it because of how far away it is. You can see that there's. Yeah, is that Doug again?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling.
No, I think it's Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kevin usually.
Oh,
We can hear
Classic
the
sound. I'll
TV
mute
in
myself.
the
Sorry.
background.
Your amazing microphone picks up everything.
okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, you can see like there's a haziness. It's kind of hard for you to pick it out between what this turtle looks like and where like what part of the city is in the background. But it looks like there is something that is on its back.
Kill the master, and the turtle will go berserk and destroy everything.
It doesn't look
But-
like a person. Like you're too far away
Oh.
to see people. Like people would be little specks to you. Right? You're an hour away from on an airship, but you can see a massive creature. Right? It's like how you can see the CN Tower from really far away. Right? Like
Gargantuan creature, don't you?
Gigantic. As Ryan zooms in.
I was gonna say the blue one was perfect. But yeah, but what you're seeing is not a person. It looks like some giant thing or growth or something attached to its
Gargantuan.
back.
Creature.
It's not a tumor.
Bryn clutches his chest as he has a heart attack. A gargantuan heart attack.
Rage again.
So did we have a short rest? I forgot.
Yeah, everyone who is not
Okay.
on Elf has a short rest.
Okay. Okay, so I mean,
Well, I'm always a fan of suicidal attacks.
it's destroying the town. I mean, we're heroes. Aren't we?
We're here to
Get
save
some-
the
It's
town,
really what
like-
we do best. Like
We
we
gotta
don't have
take a
another
nap
mode.
first.
Let's not,
We're gonna eat
let's not
some-
joke.
Yeah.
We have interrogation mode, but it usually just ends in more bloodshed.
It's
Drawn
all just
out
temporary
bloodshed.
distractions from
The inevitable battle
Yeah.
that happens.
like
Yeah.
The ship
what I'm
is-
what I'm saying is like let's fly the ship in stealthily,
Fly the ship in stealth.
you know, through the clouds.
What about some sort of like using the skull as a battering ram? Do you think we could deal some damage like that?
We're gonna destroy our. This is exactly what I said last time. We're gonna destroy our ship on the very first go. This isn't the Lavos fight.
Yeah.
I will ride the ship into the
Dear.
turtle creature. I will go with my dragon.
I mean, we get to fly in it for a little. I mean, we shouldn't be greedy.
It kind of is the Lavos fight, though.
Well, this thing's powered by those fire orbs, isn't it?
Can we detonate
We're also
one
not
of them?
detonating nukes in the city.
Let's nuke our city.
Wait,
Well, I was
who are the
thinking of
residents
nuking
of
the
the city?
turtle.
What was that, Eric? Sorry?
What city is it? Is
This
it our
is
city?
Tharhun, yeah, it's like the capital of the kingdom, so to speak. Capital of the empire. It's not an empire,
Yeah.
but it's close enough.
I mean, yeah. Too big of a city. I wouldn't object to destroying a city, so let the trees regrow in its place.
Your alignment
After-
shifts to
after fire
chaotic.
comes,
I was gonna say, everybody get ready for an alignment shift. Now an evil campaign.
No, I just love the trees.
So,
But, yeah.
Charlie Chimebeard looks at you guys and asks if you want him to continue moving towards the city.
I think we do, right? Like,
Yeah.
one way or another.
But it's a dragon. I think we should protect the ship. I think we should, like...
What are we gonna
walk
swim
or
there?
Or
Save
walk.
ourselves?
But
Run.
can't we?
Yeah.
So we're an hour away. Can we not, fly 55 minutes? So we're 5 minutes away and then swim. If you want to swim for the last period of time. You know what? Why don't we go in the reverse direction around the entire Earth to get back towards where he is? We'll flank him that way.
We don't know
Yeah.
it's a globe.
and we'll have time for a long
I
rest.
haven't decided if it's a globe.
Let's see if the sides wrap.
Could be a disc.
Circumnavigate.
But no, I mean, we fought worse. We fought gods. This is not a god, it's a turtle. So, I mean, come on, guys.
It's
I like your
also
spirit.
like Tharhun's long lost uncle,
Some religions, the turtle is
twice
the god.
removed.
I don't
Alright.
know that turtle.
I think we fly towards it, right?
We are
Yeah.
flying towards it,
There
yeah.
we go.
Steady as she goes.
Was it
Charlie.
established who the first mate was? Out of curiosity? I think it's important we establish that before we go anywhere, really. It's kind of important.
Are we all able to fly the ship, or is it only the current captain?
Well, we have an NPC crew.
Yeah, the crew does the flying, so to speak. My memory, I could be wrong, was that Tharhun was named the captain. Was that true? Or was it Eikooc again?
I think it was Tharhun as the resident.
And then
But Eikooc did cast the ahoy matey thing on,
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's for sure.
on the ship.
Gotta,
So.
gotta mark the ship.
And I thought Bryn was the first mate, but I could be wrong. And,
I don't think we had established it, but
oh no?
Well, that would make
we'll have a
sense.
full crew swap.
By all means, you guys can establish it however you want.
We'll make sure that Kelnozz
We have an
ends up
election.
in the,
Can we fight
in
to the
the
death?
cargo hold of the ship. Just don't smash the below-facing ballista turret in the cargo hold.
I will make a little mushroom garden in the car. It likes the dark places. I'll tend to the mushrooms.
Rotting out the bottom of our flying ship.
The mushrooms for soup.
Okay, so as you guys get closer to the city, the wind starts picking up and makes the ship sway as you guys are flying through the air, and you can start hearing the rumbles of thunder that are kind of rolling across the city. As you get closer, you can see that the city seems to have been partially flooded. Here, I'll bring us to the map here. It's pretty clear that there has not been a massive tsunami. Like the city hasn't had that much damage, but water has like swelled in from the dock district and is now kind of flooding most of the city. As you get closer, the city is still kind of partially obscured by the dark clouds and the wind and the rain. But now that the mists have raised off of the city, you're able to see it much more clearly, and you can see, in addition to the giant stone tower that rises in the middle of the city with a stone platform at the top, you can see that kind of surrounding that is a whole bunch of tall ivory-spired buildings and large buildings with 4 very large kind of temples rising up above them in the middle of the city. And especially from up here in the sky, you can see that the city is kind of divided by 4 major roads that all lead to the center, and each one glints with distinctive metallic colors: a silver, a brass, a bronze. And you guys can see that the copper road leads from the dock district to the tower. But as you see that, you can notice that there is sapphire blue lightning that seems to be glowing and crackling down this road, the copper road. And as you watch, you can tell that the eye of the storm seems to be following this road and nearing the base of the stone tower. And then to the south at the dock district, now you can see in much more clarity the dragon turtle is just kind of rampaging in the dock district, crushing buildings with its feet, and occasionally turning and blowing steam down the streets and between the buildings. There is pandemonium, basically, where you can see that there's scatters of fair-handed soldiers and town and city guards fighting what appeared to look like cultists. Some of them appear to be... Go ahead.
Is the dragon turtle also in contact with the copper road? Sort of like.
You can tell that it's like standing near it. It might not be physically touching the road, but it is basically standing around the road. Parts of its bodies are certainly overhanging the road. It's basically where it is down here on the map. And you guys are. This is.
But maybe if you could lure it to touch the copper road, and just to the north, we put a lot of energy, like lightning, into the copper, and it's gonna transmit all the way to the turtle, and kill it, maybe.
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah. Just a thought.
What about that storm headed right for the tower? I don't like the look of that.
Yeah, something is draining.
Where was the storm coming from again? It's coming from the north?
Like at the top of the road towards the middle of the tower, I think, Bob, were you saying here-ish?
Yeah, that's about right, yeah. And the clouds are basically overhanging the whole city, but you can see that it seems to be a very tight kind of eye of the storm that seems to be kind of in that area, moving towards the building. You guys can make your perception checks if you want.
Are we the ship off to the right here? Is that where we're approaching from?
You guys can move it if you want to approach it from a different.
If we're that ship,
that's you guys. The ship.
Is the does the storm and clouds and whatnot? Does it look like something that we could fly through in a flying ship, or is it like a super violent storm with like lightning all over, and we're definitely gonna have issues flying around in our ship?
I'd say there's make an insight check or a survival check, I guess. Your choice.
Insight or survival? I don't think I'm any good at either of those. Insight, survival, exactly the same. Let's see if I can survive. Oh.
You definitely think that it would be, if this was weather on the sea, it would definitely be something where it would be difficult to sail through. It's hard to tell because you're not really an expert on airships. There's definitely risk involved.
What do you guys think we should do? Should we head towards the eye of the storm and see if there's something that we can do to stop the turtle that way, or do we start helicoptering the turtle and dropping Tharhuns on its back and whatnot?
Well, I'm a little bit concerned about how this storm seems to be approaching the tower. That might be the powerful attack they're using to destroy the defenders.
How can we stop a storm by flying into it? Maybe the storm is controlled by the cultists on the ground.
It's possible. There could be something in the eye of the storm, though, like generating it from within.
Generating the storm, yeah.
Maybe.
Could
That's
we
what I-
land?
That's what I was kind of thinking as we check out this Eye of the Storm.
Could we land outside the storm and like try to walk into it? Or is it too close to the tower now?
It is too close to get to the tower before the storm meets the tower.
Oh, we're too late.
So either we fly into the turtle or we fly into the storm. I guess.
Bob, you mentioned there was a whole bunch of cultists around too. Where were they mostly?
They're basically everywhere. When you look down, like you can see that they're sieging the city. So
Okay.
you can see
Well-
cultists like swarming the streets.
Well, if we just pick a spot, maybe just in front of the dragon turtle, like a little ways, like halfway between the tower and the dragon turtle, maybe we can like park there and unload our army of soldiers to start defending the city and make a little haven, and push back cultists and whatnot, and then we can go decide which direction we want to siege.
But
Probably the direction of the giant turtle.
there was
Yeah,
a
like
sense
the
of urgency with the storm.
The soldiers could fight the cultists, right? Could wrangle
Yeah.
them up.
The
How many
soldiers
troops do we
had
have on board?
parachutes. Do we have
Quite a few.
parachutes?
No parachutes. You have 100 basically of 80 of the. Basically, Charlie Chamber brought 100 of the strongest fighters. So you have 80 honored tusks and 20 fair hands.
So why don't we land in an area where there's a lot of cultists and drop the troops off and then investigate the storm?
I agree with establishing an LZ for this operation.
LZ, clear the LZ. Let's do it. Where are the cultists? Are they also in the dock district, or they're
Bob said they're kind of everywhere,
they're everywhere? Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
so we just have to pick a spot. That's why I was thinking like we just like park it here. By the time we get here, the storm will have already hit the tower.
Makes sense.
We'll be kind of middle. Then we can decide which way to go.
if you think about it, the eye of
do
the
it.
storm is approaching the tower now. So the storm has already hit the tower. Right? The
Okay.
winds have already hit it.
Maybe it's like a Trojan horse. Maybe the Eye of the Storm is going to siege the tower with troops inside.
That could be true. Their main force could be within that eye.
Maybe we need our troops for that army there.
Should we fly straight into the eye of the storm? It's kind of crazy.
I'm voting yes. It might be risky, but it gets us there the quickest, assuming there is where we want to be.
I don't
We
know if
have
I
to
want to
make a
be there, but
decision.
Well, if the other choice you have, Tharhun, is right on the back of that dragon turtle.
And actually,
can
now
you
that
see
you
any
guys are
clearer
close,
what's on?
yeah, I was gonna say, now that you guys are closer, you can see more clearly that the turtle seems to have like a structure on its back. It looks like it has the turtle shell has been kind of fused with stone to create a pretty functional keep on the back of the turtle. It looks like it could be like a floating island if it were submerged in water.
I don't know. We could attack the turtle
man.
island.
You could have a
That'd be pretty
crazy
sweet.
battle on the back of the turtle.
Pretty enticing, isn't it?
Yeah, we got it, you think. That's where my vote is.
Turtle is
I
not
think we
good.
should get the Tusk Guards and the Fair Hands, get them all psyched up. I could play some battle music. Maybe.
The dragon turtle has brilliant, beautiful, deep eyes as well.
I would like to drop the orcs' tuskars onto the eyeballs of the turtle.
Get it down.
1,000 feet high.
They don't seem
Their
to be
commander
able to
might
do
be
it.
in that keep. He might know how to reverse the power of the storm.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in with the authority vested to me by being first mate in perpetuity, and I'm gonna order Charlie Shinebeard to send the ship towards the turtle immediately, and I'm gonna whip out my mandolin and start playing some battle songs. Somebody try to stop me.
Okay.
Here, I'll do a little performance here. I'm assuming if this goes well, all the soldiers will receive some sort of incredibly powerful buff.
If this goes well, then it will affect the Dwarven crew's handling of the Stormwinds.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Why is my performance so garbage?
Alright,
19?
so yeah, 19. Okay, so yeah, you manage to kind of create a stirring battle song that kind of steals the crew. So I need Captain Tharhun to roll a d20, and you just roll 2 since you're going with advantage. Tharhun? Scott, have you muted yourself?
Sorry, what was that?
You need to roll 2 d20s.
I will roll them.
D20s.
20.
Okay, so as the airship enters into the Stormwinds properly and starts lowering towards the ground, it does start kind of shaking and swaying kind of violently, but the crew is able to keep her moderately steady. So you guys can feel free to put the ship where you want it to lower to the ground.
Well,
Not
do we want
on
to
the proper road.
go into the keep on the turtle's back? Can we drop off the troops in there?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping we could do.
So
I guess
just-
that's harder to pull off.
Just to be clear, you guys are going to try and like get really close to the turtle.
Yeah, it's close enough so that the troops can disembark off the airship and then just like charge into the keep.
So land on the turtle so troops can disembark.
Basically, I mean, we could have ropes. We could like rappel them down, like SWAT team kind of thing.
Yeah, so
But
the
we would
tur-
have to get super close. Like we're not dropping them from 100
Is the
feet.
turtle standing still? Like, what is
Well,
happening?
it's rampaging.
It's basically
trying to
rampaging. It's
steal you, right?
reacting to things like there are some occasionally fair-handed soldiers and city guards go up and try to attack it, and it'll smash it and crush things or crush a building. As you guys watch, it like breathes a huge cloud of steam out, baking the people around it or steaming.
Or
I would be
going right on their
hesitant.
feet.
We can jump to and land on the turtle, but like the 100 troops, I don't know. I mean, how risky is it? Can we fly the ship close to it? Actually,
It'll blast us with steam, most likely.
yeah, it's a dragon turtle, so I don't think it'll be static as we mount it.
How
Like,
how far does its steam breath go? By the way, does this keep zooming in and out? Is everybody else seeing that?
Yes.
I have no control over it. It just randomly happens.
Sometimes it's on cue. I like it. It's dramatic sometimes.
Into it.
Like, would we know how far it fires?
Well,
It's steam?
since you guys can see it making these blowing steam at people, you can see it's going like 50, 60 feet, depending on what's around it.
So we could helicopter around, pepper it with arrows. Right in the keep. I
Some
vote we
of
get
us-
off the boat, though.
Some of us can fly as well, and we can land on the island.
The wind is also so strong that ranged weapon attacks will be a disadvantage.
Oof, that's not
Well,
good. for
that
Bryn.
means we gotta get in that keep. That's what we gotta do. All ranged attacks, or only if we're like from far away? Like if
all
I'm battling
attacks.
someone on his back, we're getting blown around.
Yeah, it would blow your arrows around. Yeah.
All right.
It's a storm there.
You guys want to kill the dragon turtle before we go on the back? Or do you just want to go straight to the back while it's alive and get thrown around in a keep while it's moving?
Well, if it's thrashing around enough that it's gonna throw us off its back, wouldn't that disrupt its riders' comfort with their keep and whatnot? Right? Like, I'm sure they'd be somewhat used to it, but like, if it's really violently trying to throw us off,
Maybe there's nobody in the keep.
there's
true.
a possibility of that.
It's full of cultists.
and
They're now
they've
in the city.
emptied out and they're in the city.
I guess, can we see? Does it look like there's anybody visible on the back or in the keep that we can see?
You cannot see any people on the back, but you can't see inside the keep. So what'll it be, boyos?
Captain,
Levitating.
I
Yeah,
say
Tharhun.
we at least try to like avoid, like come in from an angle and try to get to where we could drop into the keep.
Airdrop
Captain.
into the keep.
Yeah,
While
we're
we're
gonna
doing that, can we fire some ballistas and see if we can chip away some of this turtle? Or I guess we're approaching its most armored back.
It's true.
Probably not going to do anything.
It's probably be a hot landing for sure. You could fire at whoever you see.
Steamy landing potentially. Survey says
What does the survey say?
flying in,
I am
going on the ground.
Jones. I cast water walk on everybody. I mean, while we're discussing, we might get tossed off the turtle's back.
Well, okay. Tell you what. Here's what we'll do. We'll land on this copper road, deploy our army, because that's needed in the streets, right? So at least do that. And then us heroes can either try to get into the turtle's back, or I don't know, then we can go and fight things on the ground depending on what we see there. But I feel like we should deploy the troops. They're not used to any sort of covert actions.
Yeah.
Trying to get 100 people to
What
stealth.
about the suspected infiltration? By whatever is in the eye of the storm.
That's true. We could try to like lead our army into the eye of the storm and like.
Yeah, we
figure
can
out if
tell
there's
our
anything
army
there.
to go towards the eye of the storm, towards the tower, and kill the cultists along the way.
If there's any
like-
cultists standing between us and that target, they'll be cut down where they stand. For sure.
Yeah, they need to go to the tower because I think that's important. We need to liberate the town. We need to help.
Okay. We'll do that. We'll land as close as we can to the eye of the storm safely and deploy our forces, and then we'll probably attack the eye of the storm.
Oh, I was thinking the troops go to the eye of the storm and we go to the turtle.
Oh, split up our forces.
What if half of us go with the troops to the eye of the storm, and the other head to the tavern in town.
To the tavern. Straight to the tavern.
You guys can see the dragon turtle is kind of moving more northwards, more into the town,
Oh gosh.
laying more siege.
That's doing a lot of damage.
Okay, any action is better than no action. I agree to anything we choose.
Let's land and
Well-
deploy the troops.
Yeah, if we land and deploy the troops and investigate the eye, we could always get back in the ship and fly to the back of the turtle, or run through the street, right?
Yeah, we have to get boots on the ground. Pronto.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, let's fly to the eye of the storm then to drop off the troops.
The people should have evacuated already, if not, well, a dragon turtle is attacking.
okay. So you guys are flying towards the eye of the storm.
That is the plan, I think.
Okay. Let's get Captain Tharhun to roll another d20.
Okay.
It's under the influence of this amazing song that I just played.
Then roll with advantage.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the 17.
Okay, so with the winds buffeting the ship, the dwarven crew is able to keep it more or less level, and is able to bring it here. Everyone make perception checks.
Ooh, Ryan.
Okay, so Bryn,
Yeah.
Bryn and Grage are able to see this as well as Eikooc. But as you get close, you can see that the eye of the storm seems to have widened a bit and is now kind of a bit wider.
Bob, you're breaking
Sorry,
up.
Bob, you're breaking up.
Oh,
I can't
sorry.
hear what you're saying.
I thought he was talking like a robot on purpose.
Well,
Can
robots.
you guys hear me a little bit better right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I prefer the other version.
So you guys can see that the eye of storm seems to have widened enough to kind of.
Break up.
Damn. I don't know what it is.
I don't think it's your headset. I think it's like lagging when
Yeah.
you're talking or something. I don't think it's your headset.
Your bandwidth has been off since we started. It's just been
I
not too
blame
terrible.
Chess.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but the eye of the storm is widened, so now it's kind of widened and surrounds this tower. You don't really see anything very specific that's causing this, but you can see that there are a number of cultists that are kind of swarming the base of the fortress that the large tower stems out of, and it looks like they're now kind of occupying this building or trying to occupy it now.
How many are we talking about here?
You see like a dozen around the entrances to the building.
Okay. Well, our 100 outnumber that, so boots on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Slaughter them.
Let none survive.
Operation
Take
Shock
no
and Awe.
prisoners.
As we're like lowering the airship, can we be like blasting the ballistas, seeing if we can, spear
Yeah.
2 or 3 at a time with a ballista shot?
Yeah, you're not likely to get 2 or 3 at a time, but you can definitely do that.
4? Whoa, that's generous.
Are there sponsons, like side sponsons we can fire ballistas from?
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's like 3 on one side, 4 on the other. 1 undermounted one in the cargo hold in your home.
I hope.
There's enough for everyone
Yep.
to take a ballista if they really wanted to.
Do we have some bombs on our ship?
Only the ones fueling your ship.
Yeah, but gunpowder bombs, so no. Okay.
I suppose we don't really want our ship to get riggedy wrecked, because then the storm orbs are available to the dragon turtle or any other number of combination of horrible outcomes.
Oh, it's in and out for the ship.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it.
So the ship is lowering, and you guys are going to get your contingent of warriors to disembark and start taking control of the city, basically.
Yep, start murdering cultists. Take back control of the city.
Okay.
Don't murder the population, just the cultists.
Contain the bloodlust.
All right. So with a war cry, Junti Bloodwalk, the lieutenant, Tharhun's lieutenant, and kind of like second in command of the orcs, leads them, and they start funneling down onto the ground, scattering, entering into battle with cultists here and there. You guys can see that as the ship lowers, the dragon turtle seems to take notice of you guys, and seems to like stands up more rigidly and starts trudging its way down the copper road towards you guys.
Ooh, the turtle's after us. It's something about when I talk, that's when it zooms in. It's happened consistently a few times. FYI. It's bothering me and I don't know how to stop.
Try leaning back, see what happens.
Or
Or
It'll-
will you go back
if
north?
I don't say anything for a minute, it'll go back out,
Okay.
and then as soon as I say something, it'll zoom back in on me again.
But I like Kevin's point. Like, maybe it's the distance to the camera. No. Yeah, anyway. Everybody's...
Ryan just leans in when he talks. That's what happens. Every time Ryan talks, he goes, well. Like, why did my camera zoom in?
Okay. the
Right.
turtle.
Giant turtle coming at us.
And then when I
Say
talk
something.
again,
Oh.
I figured it out. It's the mystery. Like zooms in for 30 seconds.
You tried looking at your settings.
No, that's probably a good place to start, though.
Dramatic zoom in on.
Turn it off now, and I'll do it manually. We're flipping to manual, boys.
So the turtle is after the ship.
Giant turtle
There's-
coming at us.
There's high winds, or are we stationary now?
There are high winds. The ship is steady.
Okay, I would like to take some pot shots at the orcs below with my bow.
Okay. Roll attack.
At the orcs? Hold on, wait. What?
Yeah, we
Alright.
flung all the orcs overboard, so I'm gonna start shooting at them.
You're shooting at our teammates?
I don't think you should be doing that, Grage.
I've already
Why?
shot with one arrow.
I mean,
Ooh,
You're-
13 hits.
so bring the alliance.
2 arrows.
Grage.
Okay, roll damage for these.
Oh shit.
They'll never know who shot them.
Is this 2 different orcs or 1 orc?
I think the orcs are running, so I think I probably shot at least 2 in the back as they were running towards some other orc-like creatures.
It's for the giant tortoise.
Well, you grievously injure 2 of them. And they
Stuff.
look up, and you can see them kind of make a cursing face.
I'm shaded for the moment.
I say, sorry, the wind took the arrows that
What's your
way.
alignment, Grage?
I'm chaotic good.
So alignment change?
Orcs
So I
are
thought we were
chaotic
not supposed to be chaotic, Bob.
Pardon me?
You told me we're not chaotic. Damn it.
I didn't say don't be
Rather sure,
chaotic.
naturally chaotic.
I did say you guys were supposed to be good.
Zoomed in when you said the word chaotic. It was so good, Ryan.
I can't figure out how to stop it either. It's such a shitty USB camera that it doesn't really have settings to change, and Windows isn't providing me any additional insight. Rolled an insight check.
So you guys basically have a decision now. You can tackle this dragon turtle, or you might be able to run away from it.
It's pretty big, but we are heroes.
We are heroes.
Many of
We've
us.
never run from a fight yet. Can't start now. I say we fight it.
Cast lightning bolt.
Who's with me?
We gotta try. I mean, it's coming for us. It's marked us. We're obliged to meet it on the field of battle. I fire an arrow right between the eyeballs.
All right, let's roll
I
initiative.
agree with the close talker.
What if I also leaned in? Then it's no, we're getting.
Why
a
don't we
little,
do all? Everyone
high
does one
definition
volley of the ballistas.
wrinkles?
That will get the tortoise. We'll get like one shot, and then it will, charge at us.
Roll initiative.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Do we have
Characters.
Yeah, do we have characters somewhere?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I will bring some tokens over. Okay, so I'll put them in the blue just so you guys can see kind of easy.
No wonder that seems so good. When I was looking at spells to take so that I'd be prepared to level up, I decided on one, and I just looked back at the page and I pulled it out of the sorcerer column. So that's not going to work.
Unless you're multi-classing.
I'll just randomly take a 4th level sorcerer spell. It's just one. Fine.
I'll allow it.
First initiative.
Where is Bryn?
We need Bryn, Grage.
14.
Okay, so you guys are still on the ship. Grage, what do you want to do?
How far away is the turtle dragon?
I'm gonna say it is 200 feet away.
How far do the ballistas shoot?
200 feet?
The ballistas shoot
Probably further.
120 is their normal range. They can shoot up to 480 feet, but after 120 it's a disadvantage.
It's already a disadvantage from the wind,
That's
so
right. Yeah.
no real difference.
Alright. I will wait till we're a little closer before I do anything rash. Are there still many orcs below us?
Yep.
Don't think there's really much else I can do right now.
You can kill the cultists,
You can
for example.
You can command Charlie Chimebeard to move the boat too, for that matter. And he'll.
You can do what now?
If you tell Charlie Chimebeard to move the boat, he'll move the airship on your turn.
Can we go? Can we
Ah.
go up and over the turtle? So as not to like cause it to rampage the city as we're flying around. Like if you flew to the east, he's obviously going to stomp through part of the city to come chasing after us. But if you went over
mean, like,
him,
lead him out to water?
yeah, like lead him back to the docks area because he's obviously interested in
That's a
us.
good idea.
To hopefully mitigate some of the damage to the city.
Lead him back out the way he went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like down here.
Like fly over him at such a height that we can't get like steampunked.
Pepper him with ballista shots, and then
So here, I've actually added it as the ship has its own turn. So you guys can make commands to Charlie Beard. It's like a free action. Doesn't take anything away from your turn to tell him what to do. And then on the ship's turn, they'll do it.
Yeah. I think I want to attach my Werven eyeball onto one of the ballistas and shoot it at the dragon turtle.
What kind of eyeball?
Werven eyeball, or
Oh, the wyvern? Okay.
I think that's what I have. Kraken eyeball. Sorry.
Okay. So let's make you do a ballista attack. So attack with a +6 at disadvantage.
How do I attack?
You just need to roll a d20 and add 6 and do it twice since you're at
Gotcha.
disadvantage.
Okay. D20. I like the second one.
Okay, so unfortunately your ballista hits the ground before it gets to the dragon turtle.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go on to Ashbark.
Yeah, we're too far. I can't do much. I will shoot the ballista as well.
Okay. Disadvantage. Go ahead.
12.
Okay, so that's an 18 with the +6. Unfortunately, your ballista seems to hit the dragon, but just kind of bounces off the shell seemingly without doing any damage to it.
Oof.
It's like a glancing hit.
Yeah,
Essentially
yeah,
a miss. Yeah.
yeah.
He jinked.
The shell is too smooth. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Kelnozz?
I'll do the same thing. I'll take a shot. Disadvantage. 16. Nope.
16 unfortunately is a miss.
Wow. We're not doing much damage, and we're firing the big guns.
Tharhun?
All right, I'll try.
Unfortunately, you find the ballista unwieldy and are not able to hit.
Oh, wait. I think Rados should have hit if you add 6. He rolled an 18 and a 22, right?
Yeah, you rolled it. It was a disadvantage, and 18 didn't hit.
Ooh.
Oh, 18 doesn't hit.
No.
I think you missed.
No, yeah, you did. Sorry.
Yeah.
18 is a miss. That's crazy. Or is a glance.
Okay. Bryn, are you gonna take a shot?
Yep. +6, right? That's what everybody's rolling.
If you use your ballista, yeah.
$20.
Okay, it's a disadvantage, so
It's at disadvantage. You gotta roll again. Oh yeah.
Ooh, an 11. Yep. Whiff.
yeah. Okay, so Charlie Charmbeard, what was the orders you guys gave? How did you want him to move the ship?
You want to fly like into the water, or sorry, above the water, like over in in this area to minimize damage to the town. So if he could just like zoom over him, or yeah, like fly like this. I don't know how far it can go, but
Okay, so in battle, it's gonna.
We'd want it to go like up too, so that we're not like.
yeah, that's it.
Like if the steam can shoot 50 or 60 feet, we want to be like 100 feet up or something, so that it can't destroy our ship as we try this maneuver.
Okay. I've lost the right tab here. Okay, so the ship. Okay, Tharhun, make two d20 rolls for the crew here. Okay, so the ship raises in the air and starts moving towards tried to go up and over the dragon turtle, keeping about 100 feet away from it the whole time. However, the ship is rocking in the wind very severely, and you guys all kind of need to kind of brace yourself and hold on to something to avoid falling off. So it is going to basically, you guys are going to have the whole ship is going to be treated like difficult terrain for your next turn.
I'm unaffected by difficult terrain.
Nice.
All right, now it's the dragon's turtle's turn.
He suffers a gigantic heart attack and dies.
Gargantuan heart attack.
All right, so it is going to try and rear up at you and use its steam breath. So this huge plume of steam burst out of its jaws and doesn't make it up to the ship. But I want Tharhun to do another d20 roll. So this,
Nice.
you can still feel the air blow and buff at you guys, and even though it's not close enough to do any damage at this point, the ship sways, but Charlie Chimebeard and the crew, they're kind of ready for this, and they are able to kind of angle the ship just in such a way that it doesn't blow the ship about as much as it could. All right, and the creature is going to just kind of move a little bit further into the city.
How far away is the creature? Like 100 feet, like our height?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give or take, yeah.
Okay, Eikooc, you're up.
Alright. I am going to cast a spell on it. I'm going to cast...
Oh, you know what? If we get close enough, I could fairy fire, and then at least we'd negate the disadvantage.
Can you make it dance?
Yeah, I can make it dance too. but I have to be within 30 feet for that. And
Now, the
60
one thing
feet
about
for
the
fairy
dancing is, wouldn't that just crush the city? He
But
starts
it'd give
doing
us a
river
way
dance
better
all through
chance
the district.
of actually killing
Depends on the
it.
type of dance.
True, true.
Yeah, can you choose what type of dance they do?
Oh, I don't get to choose. What's inside of them chooses their dance.
It's got a dex save. A lightning bolt. Dodge this.
Okay. All right, so you see the lightning bolt, just the tip of it reach this dragon turtle, and it seems to flinch away in pain.
34 damage.
Didn't seem to do a lot of visible damage to the creature, but it definitely felt it.
He looks really sad.
He might be resisting it, right? Just taking half damage. Could we know that through like an Arcana or Nature, maybe?
You can go ahead and roll either of those.
Yeah, could you roll an Arcana? Or...
Yeah, I can.
I'm just curious if it has lightning resistance.
Don't know that I can discern.
I probably can't either.
You guys have never heard any stories or done any research that indicates that it would be, but there's very little known for sure about these creatures.
Makes sense.
Grage, you're up.
Oh, how close is the dragon now?
You guys are roughly. Charlie Champion was told to keep the ship about 100 feet away, so you guys are about 100 feet above the dragon, more or less.
Yeah, so is it still disadvantaged to be flung on a ballista towards the dragon?
To be flung on a ballista?
Mm-hmm. To be shot.
Yeah, I don't think
now
that's
that
gonna
we're
work.
within
Yeah.
distance.
No, I don't think so. If it was a trebuchet, maybe.
You could probably just drop down onto
You
it.
could just drop that onto it.
Yes.
You're
We're
a monk.
above it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your
Okay.
plan?
Yeah, we don't have the ship icon or the ship on the screen, but
No, it should be.
It's right
It's
there.
up here.
no, I know, but the close up with the dragon
Oh,
skull.
yeah.
So
close
so
up.
Grage
Oh.
goes to the one end of the ship, right? The Jeez, I don't know my ship terminology. What's the aft? Is that the back?
Sir, the aft or the stern?
The stern is the back.
Yep, or the aft.
Damn it! What?
The bow is the front.
Excellent. All right, so Grage runs from the stern of the ship all the way to the whatever
Bow.
the word was, bow of the ship, jumping, leaping. You can't see my arms, but they're up in the air, leaping, and then doing a pirouette dive down towards off the dragon's skull, down to the other dragon.
All right, let's helicopter away, boys.
I got this.
We've dropped the package.
Okay. So you're gonna jump down, and so you need to use your reaction to use your slow fall. And let's see. So you can reduce the damage equal to 5 times your monk level. What's 5 times your monk level?
What level are we?
14.
We're
I'm
level
level 13.
So 5 times 13 is 7. Oh god. 65? No. Let me roll this first. Okay, 30. That's way you're way above that, so you're fine. So yeah, using your slow fall ability, you're able to kind of fall down and use your hands to grip on the side of the structure, slowing your fall, and you're able to land on the back of the turtle dragon with no issue.
Okay, I would like to sprint towards its head.
I'm gonna say your movement is up.
Okay.
So you can do attacks.
To its shell? I mean, I guess I could try to tickle it.
Stun it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're there.
Has it attacked us? It shot at us, right?
Yeah, it's taken actions, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately, your fist doesn't seem to actually do anything with that attack. That one does. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Where is my screen? Lost my screen. 1 second. Tripping balls here. There we are.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm so nervous. Fuck. Alright,
Such a good
Constitution
move.
save throw.
I don't fuck around.
That's a pretty
Oh,
solid
plus
Constitution save.
11.
Yeah.
Plus
rolled a nine-
11.
rolled a
Wow,
19.
nice.
Okay.
Keep doing it. Just keep making them.
Yeah.
I got nothing on that. I got a baby crying, so I will see you hopefully on my next turn.
Okay. Okay, Ashbark, you're up.
I'm too far for any of my spells. So I will jump down, and as I fall, I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into a fire elemental. It does.
He's a
Oh,
dragon
yeah,
and
it
resistant
Oh
to
yeah,
fire,
he's
is what we said.
like Borbs mentioned that he is potentially resistant to fire.
Oh,
So just-
damn it! I forgot.
Just before we always turn into the elemental that's going to be nerfed against whatever we're fighting.
Okay. So I will choose another elemental because I'm like falling from a ship. I will, like, in that case, probably the air elemental, just so I can jangle it more. I take shape of an air elemental, and I actually stop falling and fly towards the eyes, the neck of the ship, wherever Grage is distracting. I want to kind of like, because it's a thick shell, if he punches some part of his skin, I want to punch the same part. Because we gotta...
So you go into where Grage is?
Well...
Or sorry, did I misunderstand that?
No, wait, actually, I can fly. I'm going to fly to this island. Can I do that? Or is that...
It's just on his back, yeah.
Yeah, a thing on its own.
You have 90 feet flying speed, so you can get,
Yes.
pretty much to where you want to go.
Yeah. So... Yeah, shall I fight the turtle or shall I go to this? I'm going to go to this island to see, because I can be there. Maybe there is a way to
Sorry, what
stop
do you mean by the island?
So as I'm falling, as I understand, there's sort of like some structure on its back. I want to fly towards it.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe there is a button to disable this thing.
Self-destruct.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Grage is
Or
kind
is
of like
that-
outside the fortress. You can do that. Yeah, you can fly towards the fortress on its back.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I should help Grage. I don't know. I don't want to, like... Well, yeah. I'm confused now. Do you think it's advisable to fly towards the fortress on the back? Would it quicken up the demise of the turtle, or would it just
I cannot,
make the turtle?
I cannot advise you. I can only tell you what your choice does.
I don't know. You'd be on your own out there on the fortress.
Yeah, true.
None of
But
us can get there.
yeah, I'm hoping you guys will jump. Well, no, I'm going to go to the fortress. I don't know, like this thing.
Do you mean you're gonna like zoom inside of it?
Yeah, I'm air. I can squeeze through a 1-inch
Okay.
thing.
So
Yeah.
Ashbark basically, kind of as turning into air, jumps off the side of the boat, and you fly down, zooming into one of the open windows of the fortress. Inside, it seems pretty basic. You don't see anyone in your immediate area.
Okay. Well, fair enough. It's probably just a relic on its back. So, how much speed do I have left? I want to join the fight. Or can I just like start mashing the shell?
You can start matching the shell if you want. I'd say like I don't know. It's hard to say. We're doing kind of rough with the speed.
Yeah.
Right, like you probably didn't go your full 90 speed to go into this fortress, but you probably don't have much left. So
Yeah.
if you want to go through
So
the
I-
fortress, you probably don't have enough to get to Grage.
Yeah. So on the way somewhere, if I find some spot which I can deal some damage to, that it's not completely hardened, can I slam it twice?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
This is,
Unfortunately,
12
yeah,
and 20.
20 hits.
Ooh.
So your second slam, you're able to find purchase there.
Yes, 15 bludgeon. I also don't want to make you like now I'm indoors with a completely different dungeon and fights and everybody's outdoors. To kind of like multitask.
No
I think it's
worries.
fair.
No worries. There is no like internal fortress for me to bring you to. So
Yeah.
okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna give the order to Charlie Shinebeard to continue flying, but to actually drop us down a bit closer. So that it's a bit risky, but within 30 feet I can start to cast some good shit. So for my actual action, I'm gonna fire. What's the... Fuck. Big fail.
Yeah.
That's the end of me. Oh, you know what? I will do a bonus action. I'll hit Tharhun, you're up next. I'll hit you with the Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
That's it for me.
Okay, Tharhun, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take my flying boots and fly down there to the turtle, where I guess where Grage is.
What's your speed?
30.
Even with flying boots? Flying speed of 30?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they would be.
It would say in the description.
But probably it just makes you fly.
Yeah, let me see. Flying boot.
If flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Where are these boots? You have flying speed equal to your walking speed. Yeah. Can I like fall for a portion of time and then activate the flying boots and then fly for a little bit of time?
Yes, but I'm gonna make you roll a Constitution saving throw to see how that feels on your body.
Alright, I can take a Constitution saving throw, hopefully, please.
Okay, so go
Constitution.
You got it.
+2.
point. I'll say it works. But your speed is basically used up once you get
Okay.
down to the turtle.
Then I will stab the turtle now. Die, turtle!
Jesus Christ.
They say that's a hit.
28 is definitely a hit, yeah.
I'll reroll 1d6. It's a 1. So plus 3.
You rolling a plus 13 to hits. That's insane. That's even more than this like gigantic turtle. He's getting like a plus 11 to think.
The power
You've
Maragan are
ascended.
behind.
What's the total here, Tharhun?
24? Yeah.
Okay. You can hear the creature cry out in pain at that.
I continue to stab down into it, encouraged by its cries of agony.
Okay. Reroll your rerolls.
No rerolls that time, so it's just going to be 19.
Okay. Alright, the creature is quite upset at your damage that you've done there. But its voice sounds like it has more fury than pain in it. Anything else in your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bryn, you're up.
All right. I guess I'm also gonna try and get down off of this. It's 90 feet in the air, though. I don't have a way to feather fall
It's like
or
100 feet.
Is Bob frozen?
Nope. No, that's it.
Oh, how high off of
It's
the
100
turtle
feet.
are we? 100 feet. Okay, I will not survive a fall from that height.
I'll try and catch you, buddy.
Yeah, like what kind of advantages if Grage tries to? What if he jumps right before I hit the ground and then catches me and he takes the impact because he doesn't take any damage?
That would have been
He's fighting
something
a-
to discuss ahead of time.
Okay, well, all right.
You can attack with your bow.
I suppose I'm gonna arrow him then, because 100 feet's too. Do we have ropes that will? Can I like belay down closer to him?
Can go for sure.
Yeah, you could get a rope going. It would probably only go about like 40 feet.
60 feet. Still a decent drop. Because how far can you drop before you start taking damage? Twice your height?
Once you fall 10 feet, you start taking damage.
Okay. You know what? I am going to fire an arrow.
Okay, roll your damage.
That's
Roll
yours.
your attack.
I'm gonna knock my bow with a walloping arrow.
Nice. Have to remind me what that does if you hit, but go ahead and attack first.
Sure will. We'll see if I hit here. Normal attack. It'd be disadvantaged because of the wind.
Yeah.
Not ideal. I'll hunter's mark him too as a bonus action. And then double 25s.
Wow, nice. Okay, well that's a hit.
All right. So he takes 13 plus 4, so 17 damage. And now he needs to make a DC 10 strength saving throw. We're hoping for a 1 here. We're hoping for a 1. Ah. Well. Take that. I will fire another arrow as my second shot. I won't use the walloping arrow this time because there's literally no chance of that working here. But I will use an arrow +1. I have a bunch of those. Oops. Double 25s again. Oh, 26 and 27 this time.
Nice.
So 8 + 1 for the arrow. So 9 plus another d6 of 4. So 13 more damage to the turtle.
Oh man, they're finally plowing our street.
Nice.
In 2 days.
No, mine's been plowed. Mine was plowed 3 times in the first day. Like the main street, because it's a bus route. The side street only got plowed like late last night.
There's an army of ritualed white people with snowblowers making a one trail down the road to get to the main road. We only lost 2 of them from heart attacks.
Take it or eyes.
After the plow went by last night, it was funny. All the dads came out with their blowers all at the same time. It was kind of funny. Army of snow-blowing dads.
Okay.
I usually like it, but this was just too much.
So now.
Did it die? Did Bryn kill it?
No. Okay. So now,
Yes. All right.
So now
It's
the
toast,
ship
guys.
is lowering down, so that you guys can get closer to the ship. So, how close do you want it to get? Tharhun?
Oh, what do you guys say? Like 60 feet so you can shoot at it? Is that what we're looking for?
I think we're hitting it. Like Ryan, like Bryn hit it last time. I hit it last
Did
time.
30
Yeah,
damage.
I don't really need to be
And
any closer. I'm on its back now.
we're on a turtle. Yeah, 3 of us are on a turtle. I think we can get a ship out of this.
Who's the
I
only
think
one?
we should
Kelnozz?
crash the ship into the turtle.
Kelnozz is the only one kind of stuck.
You mean for flying?
Like, are you on the ship or are you on the back?
I'm still on the ship. Yeah, I'm still on the ship.
Okay, yeah, Kelnozz is the only one stuck on the ship.
So what is the ship doing?
I gave the order for the ship to fly into the above the ground, but into the what do you call this? Like the
Harbor?
over the dock district into the water, so that there's less damage to the town.
Okay, so it's not lowering down onto the thing.
No, it's getting within 30 feet of the turtle.
Okay, that's what I
Within
was looking
30
for
feet of the-
confirmation. So it's going down. So Tharhun, make a d20 roll.
Okay. Oop, unrecognized command. There we go.
Okay, so as the ship gets lower, the turtle tries thrashing and tries to tries to kind of swat it away, but the boat is able to kind of shift and anticipate that, and does end up hovering about roughly 30 feet off of the shell of the turtle, but it's in a very precarious spot there. So on the turtle's turn.
Hope you guys distract him.
Okay. So turtle is going to shift that way. And is going to try and turn its head and try and bite at the thing on its back that seems to be stabbing it. So it's going to take a bite at Tharhun.
It's definitely a hit.
Okay, take 26 piercing damage.
Say that again.
26 piercing damage.
6, I think.
2-6. 26.
26? Okay.
Yep.
Ow!
Alright. Seeing it had a little bit of success there, it's going to try and snap at you again. Oh no, it can't do that, sorry. So it is going to try and swipe at the boat with its claws. It misses. And it's going to try and use one of its claws to try and scrape off the other thing attacking it. Grage.
What's up, baby?
Take 16 slashing damage.
16.
Okay, you're up, Eikooc.
Right. Don't have a lot of tricks in my bag right now. I did get to sleep, so oop, that's the wrong one.
You counterspell.
I'm gonna cast another lightning bolt. It's got a DC 18 dex.
Oof.
It takes 39 lightning bolt damage.
Okay, so the creature cries out again in pain as the electricity lances through it this time. It's starting to look like it's pretty injured. You guys can see big cracks in some of the shell where you've been attacking, and some of its flesh seems to kind of smoke where the lightning has done some more damage. You're up, Grage?
Okay. If I walk and or run, can I get to its face?
You say yes.
Okay. Excellent. I would like to go after it. How many eyeballs does it have?
It's got 2.
Which one is the deepest looking?
You can only see the one on its right.
I will go after the one on its right.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay. Roll damage for that.
and we will, we'll see if we can get an advantage on our stunning strike to the eyeball there.
Oof. Okay, so you do punch the eye, causing it some... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze here.
Gargantuan.
A gargantuan sneeze. Ugh, okay, so, and you do manage to do some damage to it. It's gonna do its Constitution saving throw here. Is able to shake off your attempt to stun it. Damn it.
Nice.
Okay, so another hit.
It has to make a dex saving throw now. Try and knock it prone.
There's
Since
no
you're so
way.
good with Constitution.
I'm just gonna tell you, there's no way you can knock this gargantuan creature prone.
Even
Well,
with a natural
compromise
20, it's impossible?
Yeah.
Fair.
I'll compromise, and if you fail, I will only tear out its eyeball.
Do you want to do something else?
Tear out its eyeball.
Okay, roll your attack.
Fine.
Unfortunately, this time your fist is not able to find a vulnerable spot. I think you got one more if
Okay.
you want.
Oh, I do? Alright,
I think so. I thought you.
Yeah, it's gone anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. You did have an extra one there, but that's my mistake. All right. Okay, Ashbark, you're up.
Yes. I'm standing. I'll use my bonus action to transform back into my halfling shape. And now I have access to my spells. I'm gonna try to make it roll another Constitution. I cast Blight. It needs to, as a level 4, because I don't have any more. Oh, it needs to make a. Let me paste the description. Yeah. And the DC is 19. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Okay, so does it take? I'm sure it takes half damage. Yeah.
This spell has no effect. Oh, no, wait.
No, it's fine. So 29 divided by 2 is 14. So you can see
Well, half as much damage, yeah.
that the skin that is peeking out from the shell, you can see huge black veins spread out along its skin, and for a moment you can see that the skin around that starts looking sickly and pale, but the creature seems to shake its head and the black veins fade as it resists your spell. However, though, it does look, between the injuries and the magical toll, it is looking like it's now bloodied.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Kelnozz is up.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to Charlie Shinebeard. Hold! I'm gonna cast Mega Turtle Dance move.
Oh my!
Hopefully he doesn't have legendary saves.
Well, even if it does, there's no resist, right? There's no saving throw.
How you get some save?
Nope. It's
Only
Even better.
It's a wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I should know that by now.
That's okay.
So that's my action. As a bonus action, everyone else is on the ship, right? Which is about.
No, most people are on the turtle.
Sorry, on the turtle. I'm 30 feet above.
I'm on the ship and Bryn's on the ship, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I will give Bryn Bardic Inspiration then. So that's my second one. And Bryn, do you think we should? Oh, did we lose Bryn? Yeah, Ryan's AFK. I was gonna say, I'm trying to think if we should keep trying to fly or just stay and fight. I guess stay and fight.
It's pretty injured now.
I will leave the ship right here, within 30 feet. What kind of dance is the turtle doing?
It's doing a very destructive turtle dance, and you can see
I
it's
was thinking
kind
it could like spin on its shell or
of,
something.
it's more like rocking. It's kind of like rocking back and forth on its shell.
Now, are we able to stay on the turtle as it does these sporadic, crazy moves?
We'll have to see
Oh.
on your turns.
I didn't think about that.
Are you up, Are you done, Kelnozz?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Tharhun, make a dexterity saving throw.
I do it?
Yes, Tharhun, yeah.
Okay. Let's do.
Okay, you feel your legs almost give out underneath you as the back of the turtle's shell starts violently rocking back and forth. You are able to keep your balance and stay on top of this creature as
Oh.
it shakes.
Are we making dex saves?
On your turn, you will, yeah.
The
Okay.
turtle is dancing.
Oh, it's my turn.
shit!
I see.
I like it.
Okay, well, I'll stab it. Let's see how it likes that.
Advantage.
Get still.
And you have Bardic Inspiration still, I think.
Oh, yep. So that's 23. And
Okay,
I'll
23
do
hits.
another one. Oh, that's a low damage. Oh. It's as good as I can make it. Alright, 16 damage. Guess it's not that different. And that's probably it, because I don't think I have any bonus actions that are good. Yeah.
Okay. God damn this stupid spell. It's such bullshit. Alright, Bryn,
It
you're
is
up.
total bullshit.
All right.
So now, Bryn, you have... you don't have disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls against it.
Ah, okay.
Is that because we're closer? Because it's dancing.
Because of the dancing.
As it's dancing?
We're within 30 feet, and it's gargantuan. I would think he'd have an advantage now.
Like there's nothing I can see but turtle,
But there's a
Can't
storm.
miss.
I suppose. Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna hit him with a bow strike. Hi-yo!
Whoa!
Nice. Okay.
So we'll give him a good old 19 damage there.
Double hunter's mark.
I was about to say. Roll another,
Oh, double the hunter's mark.
roll another
Ooh.
d6.
So that's what,
Also,
18 plus 4.
Ryan, I gave you combat inspiration, so you could roll an extra d10 if you wanted.
Ah,
for
I'm
damage.
totally doing that.
Double D10.
I don't think that works.
It's double the damage.
Is it? Even for Bardic Inspiration?
Double the damage
I
dice.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Ah,
Nice try, though, Kev.
It is a nice
So we
try.
have 18 plus 4 is 22, 27
Okay.
with that one. That's not
Not
bad.
bad, not bad.
All right, and I will do it all again with my second attack. Oh!
Wow,
Interesting.
that's ridiculous.
double critical turn.
For 28 that
31.
time. Wow!
Double 31s.
Is
Wow.
very improbable.
Extremely improbable.
I'm glad you were all here to witness the great bow skills. So that did 28 on top of the 27. So that's like, I'm in Tharhun territory at that point.
Alright, the creature, you can see his eyes are now wide with fear. And if it could move without dancing, it certainly would.
It's now doing a sad dance. What's the probability of that? A 5% chance, and then
5%.
another
followed by
5%?
5%. Yeah.
2.5% chance?
1 out of 400.
1 out of 400?
You were here.
bad.
You saw it. It's real. Don't give up.
You should buy a lottery ticket.
I could really go for just like early retirement. I don't know how Scott did it, but I'm ready. I've had enough of this working bullshit.
Alright, the creature keeps dancing and doesn't seem like it's
Yes.
able to break out of it.
Keep dancing, turtle.
Okay. Yuck, you're up.
Alright.
Disintegrate?
I wish. I haven't slept.
Hmm.
It seems bloodied.
It seems much
Wow.
more bloody at this point. It looks significantly hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very poor lightning bolt. But a lightning bolt nonetheless.
What's the average for that? 24? That's average, right?
Okay, so you had
86? Oh, plus 5. 86 plus 5. Should have been 25?
Yeah, it was, I guess.
Or
Perfect.
29, sorry. Average is 29.
Okay, so the creature is now basically the dancing. You can see that its limbs are getting weak, and you can see the eyes starting to kind of roll back in its head as the creature seems to be in great amounts of pain here. You're up, Grage.
Or the creature is having an orgasm. Like,
I would like to assist it with its orgasm.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay. He's dancing, right? So that's probably
Oh yeah,
advantage.
so
Got
actually
him.
I need you to do a dex save first.
I handled that poorly. I work on that one. Sorry, Dex.
Yeah, dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Get your plus
no
2.
problem at all. You're able to stay on the dragon's shell without being thrown off.
Okay. I would like to try to harvest its eye again.
You're not able to harvest its eye while it's moving around like this. You can do any attack you want.
Dances. The dance is stopping me.
Yeah. Its eyes are not still. Yeah.
Okay. I'm still gonna keep punching that right eye then.
Okay.
With advantage.
Nope. Actually, yes, because it's dancing.
I wasn't sure because I'm on top of it too, right? Like that could neutralize the advantage.
No, it wouldn't neutralize the advantage. No.
Okay, I'll take it. Alright, eyeball.
Okay, roll damage.
Eyeball.
All right.
18.
18 is not hit. One last attack. Oof. Okay, so the creature looks like it is basically about to collapse, looking in its death throes, but it does still shuffle and twist and turn as part of its dance.
So sad.
Dancing away my hunger pain. Moving
Okay.
my feet so my stomach won't hurt.
Okay, Ashbark, start with a dexterity
Like
saving throw.
Jesus.
What song is that?
From The Simpsons.
I don't remember that.
Duff man.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Okay, you do fall, and you start kind of skidding towards the end of this shell. Make another dexterity saving throw, and this time actually you can add your acrobatics proficiency if you have it.
Ooh, I do not. I'm just a little dwarf. No, I'm not a dwarf. Dwarfs are smelly.
Okay, you are able to hold on to the edge of the shell, so you don't exactly fall off, but
Yeah.
you're essentially prone on this thing.
Ugh. Well, from a prone state, I want to end this. I want to finish it. I cast another blight. It needs to make a DC 19 Constitution save. Strength save.
So as you are like almost falling off this creature, and you manage to grab onto it and stop your falling, you make a final incantation, and
with the other hand,
and then again, kind of the flesh beneath your hands starts to decay and wither underneath it, and the thick black veins start popping out all over the dragon turtle's neck and wherever its bare skin is showing, and the dancing slowly stops, and the creature just collapses onto the ground. Its legs kind of splaying out underneath it, and the creature dies.
Oh.
Take that.
Oh wait, the town is still being sieged. The cultists.
Yeah, we're not quite done. I don't.
Damn it!
We've fed the town meat for ages.
I
Oh, yeah.
recklessly
And,
used my spell slots.
Building supplies. You're gonna turtle shell everything.
Yeah. Shall we?
Double up.
Oh yeah, maybe. But shall we take care of the siege situation?
Go check out this tower.
Oh yeah, has the storm changed at all?
So I'm just going to quickly say that, Grage, you are able to dislodge this massive gargantuan-sized eye. It is
God, thank God.
far too large to carry on you. It is like what's a good comparison?
Gargantuan.
It's like I'm gonna say it's like 5 meters across, basically. It's very
Ooh.
Put a
large.
sticky note on it. Grage's eye.
Man. I would like the ship to pick it up. The flying ship. I would like to tell Captain Johnbeard to lower down.
Shinebeard?
Yep.
Okay.
To lower down the tentacles to collect it.
Okay. You give that order. So what do you guys do from here?
Well, we can clean up the cultists.
Head towards the tower, I think.
So sorry, to answer your question earlier, the storm, it hasn't changed very significantly, but you can see that the kind of clouds seem to have, the ceiling of the clouds has lifted, and the eye of the storm has narrowed and is now kind of hovering over the huge stone tower in the middle of the city. And as you look up there, you can see faint flashes of blue lightning.
Oh, maybe we should fly up to the blue lightning.
I can no longer fly.
We'll
Well,
get back
Ross,
on
Get in
the
the ship.
ship and do it.
Oh
We
yeah.
should definitely check that out.
Yeah, bring the ship down to the eyeball. For everyone. Also, do you think the eyeball would fit inside of the dragon's mouth at the front of the ship? Like we could mount it in?
Unfortunately
No.
not.
Gooey, decaying eyeball.
And just leave it in the
That'd be
hold for
intimidating
now.
as shit.
Are we
So-
winning the story on the ground? Are the cultists dying? Our elite army of 100? Are they?
Well, 98. 2 were killed.
Oh,
Tragically.
From where you are, it's hard to see. You don't see most of your people. There are still mostly cultists swarming around.
yeah. Yeah.
So we'll lower the ship, we'll scoop up the eye, throw it in the cargo hold. Everyone else should jump on. Are you guys all nearby?
Yeah.
Charlie Chimebeard asks if you're serious when you say anything about that eyeball.
Absolutely.
He says, then the ship isn't going to be going anywhere for the next little while.
Alright, we'll go on foot then.
I think this.
We'll leave Grage and the eyeball.
Yeah, we'll leave Grage.
Yeah. Great. You're like, yeah. You can watch the eyeball.
We'll
Take
come
care of
back
it.
for it. We'll come back for it. It's not gonna go anywhere.
You've told me that before. Alright, fine. I'm gonna carve my name in the eyeball.
Okay.
I'm
So
good to go.
Are you guys going to get back on the ship and head towards the top of the tower then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tharhun, roll D20.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so the ship is able to stay steady as you guys are able to to climb back on up the rope ladder onto the ship. You get onto the ship and you tell Charlie Chimebeard to take you up to the top of the stone tower.
Yep.
Okay. So Tharhun, make another d20 roll. Okay, so you guys, the ship starts climbing up towards it, and as it gets closer, the wind blows much harder, and Charlie Chimebeard kind of grits his teeth and says that the winds are fighting him. And you can see the dwarven crew is focusing very hard on trying to keep everything together and trying to get the ship to where it needs to go. And as you guys are kind of standing back and watching the dwarven crew, you can see there is a elf standing on the deck of the ship that you hadn't noticed before, and he turns to you guys, and you can see it is an elf with long brown hair. He's wearing immaculate copper armor and carries a large black greatsword on his back. And he turns primarily to Tharhun and says, "The time has come, Tharhun. Bari the Blues champion is at the top of this tower. You must go to him and defeat him once and for all." And he lays his hand on Tharhun and another hand on whichever one of you is standing next to him. And a copper lightning kind of envelopes the group, and you feel yourself feeling invigorated and refreshed. And you gain the effects of a long rest.
What?
And you level up.
What? Where was this guy in my life?
And as the copper lightning kind of fades from your body, you can see him kind of fade himself into a copper light, and he says, "For great justice." And we will end the session there.
Tharhun, you have beautiful friends.
He's been with us all along.